Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Scottish Disney Cars Collector YouTube channel. And today we're going to be reviewing this guy. If it will go in focus. There we go. The brand new 2025 Lightning McQueen variant, the latest one on the block, the new kid, the Race and Rescue version. Which is obviously brand new for this year, and our first race and rescue car on the channel. And obviously McQueen, he's always the right one to start with, isn't he? Though I have to say, of the three that we've gotten from KSV, he's honestly my least favourite, but that is no knock against him whatsoever. I still think he's a really cool version of him, but I do prefer Chick and Mater. Mater's my favourite. So this guy came out of obviously 2025 singles KSV. I put a poll up on the Instagram, and this guy won twice. And basically, well, I wanted to determine who should I review next after McQueen and Marsha Eldridge, because they both won the polls. And it seems that the next two to come up are going to have to be Mater and High Impact. The High Impact review is going to be slightly delayed for now, just purely because for those of you who don't know, there's two versions of the Thailand variant. There's a lighter variant and a darker variant, and I think I've just bought the lighter variant. It's kind of hard to tell. I'm hoping it's the correct one, but I've also just bought the Chinese variant as well. I've paid about nearly 40 quid for two high impacts, which, is like, it's really, really stingy. But for review purposes, I've also just bought the brand new President Mater as well with the updated tow hook. I'll review that soon. So K-Shoe's done, thankfully, and Case V was done before that. But K-Shoe's distribution in the UK, I'm not going to talk about that here. But God, it's been an absolute nightmare. So yeah, there's obviously going to be two versions of McQueen as well. There's obviously this rescue version, and then there's the rally race version, which will be in a 2-pack with Chick, of which I will review Chick still as a single. When that 2-pack comes out, I'll just review the McQueen on its own. I really would like to review all the race and rescue stuff that we're going to get. KSW's now started hitting Target stores in the USA as well, so we should have that here pretty soon. Yeah, looking forward to it. I'm glad we're on Race and Rescue. This feels refreshing. Anyway, let's review this guy. So, I guess we should compare first, actually. Now, a lot of people were thinking that this guy was an exact reuse of Lightning McQueen Deputy Hazard, and they could have easily done that, to be honest, and got away with it. However, it's not quite. Now, the casting is the exact same. Now, I've seen some people say, like, oh no, they've changed the mouth. No, they haven't. Like, if you look, the exact same, like bump here and there, they are the exact same. Literally the exact same. The only reason why they look different is because they've painted some gum in McQueen's mouth here. Whereas with here, they've painted all of it, which honestly doesn't kind of work, because clearly the intention was that's the gum and that's the teeth, whereas there's this like flat surface here. It's clearly meant to be teeth, but it's not. Very strange. But yeah, it is the exact same casting. So for up here, it will be as well. And actually, do you know what? If you look underneath this, you can see that just in there. They've basically obviously sculpted. Basically, the fitting will be the same. Basically, if you wanted to swap these, you probably could, and they would still fit regardless. But they changed the light bar, which is brilliant. I'm really glad they've done that, because this looks sort of more like classic, like obviously like 1950s light bar. This looks a lot more modern, but obviously went from blue and red to just straight up yellow. Honestly though, I like this light bar a lot more, but the new one's still pretty cool. And the expression, they did change on the eyes, thankfully. So obviously this McQueen's more wide-eyed. This was more neutral. And the bases are the exact same as well. Even if you look up here, they've got the exact same copyright Disney and Pixar at the top. Literally, the only thing that has changed, in fact, are there... Yeah, the area where it says Mattel, just down here, right? So 1186 MJ1NI, and on this one, 1186 MJ1N. Oh wait, NL? Was it NL? Nope, sorry, my mistake with that first one. They're both NL, not NI. But point being, yeah, HKY34. Yeah, see what I mean? It's the exact same base, exact same casting, like everything's the exact same. The only thing that they have changed, of course, is the date stamp, because that has to be changed, obviously, and the light bars, and obviously, I guess, like the eye plates. Apart from that, they're the exact same thing. Which, fair enough, to be expected. And obviously, it's just the slimline cartridge body, but obviously this has the toe hooks. This has the toe hooks, of which, obviously, I mean, if he's really wanted to see this, yeah, obviously you could also tow this version of McQueen with Mater. There you go. Anyway, yeah, just thought I would show that, just to prove a point of it being exact same casting. Right, the actual review. So I quite like this guy. His expression, sort of classic McQueen, looks a bit smug and arrogant, but also has got a lot of really nice like charm to it. I quite like this expression. He's also got his teeth there, his smile, the eye plate is very well done. Good, a nice good amount of eyeliner as well. Yeah, it looks good. He looks ready to rescue. We've got his headlights as a 95 underneath here. And obviously you've got your radiator springs, race and rescue, and I do like that design of how they basically made radiator cap mounting, the two R's. It's a very clever bit of design. Do like that a lot. On your side, got rescue and the lightning bolt, 95. Same logo again. I love how they're mixing the wheels like GRC. That's really cool, I think. So we've got red and yellow for McQueen this time. Checker's got grey and blue wheels, which I love. I really like how they're doing that again with these cars, because that's something I loved about GRC. Of course, the other side is the exact same. And as for the back, I've got 95, Race and Rescue, and basically this lightning bolt is like a sort of wraparound, which is very cool. I do like that a lot. You don't really tend to see that on McQueen. And as for the roof, obviously we already went over the light bar, but it's just basic yellow with some grey, and you can see the Lightning McQueen text underneath there, which is very nice, and grey opaque windows from what I'm seeing. But yeah, it's a very cool basic design. I do like it a lot. For a comparison, the best we can get for this guy is the variant from obviously the Race and Rescue Roadway playset, if that's what you call it. Now, there are quite a few differences with this one. The first and most obvious one being, of course, this has got dirt underneath, this doesn't. I really like how they gave us like a second version. I think that's really cool. I've just noticed underneath the base, this is straight, that's curved, which is interesting actually, because our fronts are more or less the same. But obviously, yeah, this has dirt, this one doesn't. The expressions, they're slightly different. Like, not by too much, but like there's an obvious difference as well. I think this one looks a bit more happier, this one looks a bit more determined. But I think they're meant to be the same expression, but they're definitely different. Yeah, but I prefer this expression, to be honest. The reds, this is more of a plastic, almost like cherry red actually. This is definitely a lot more of a defined red, but the red tones are different. But it's probably because one is plastic. Now, a lot of decals are missing from this guy, so he does not have the lightning bolts on his hood, which is annoying. His light bar, I would say this one's a lot better than that one, purely because this is just painted up grey and is so transparent. This is more opaque and silver, so the light bar definitely wins on that one. I think it looks a lot better. And then if we come up to the spoilers, basically the same. However, the one big obvious decal that they've skipped out on is obviously the wraparound lightning bolt, because obviously, as you see here, it completely goes around. Whereas with this one, it cuts off. It's more like your traditional McQueen that of a lightning bolt coming down, actually, rather than being a wraparound. So it's more of your like classic McQueen design. But yeah, this is better, I would say. Definitely. The yellows are kind of different as well, obviously. Obviously these are completely grey as opposed to sort of opaque clear. And the backs basically got all the same stuff. Sorry, I'm yawning. Basically got all the same stuff, except the spoilers at the back here is red rather than being yellow. Hang on, if I there's a little gas cap here which is not painted either. I think is it sculpted? Oh, it's sculpted. It's right there, but it's not been painted. Fair enough. Apart from that, though, that's pretty much it. Yeah. Huh. I'd say I definitely like this one a lot more. And just for the sake of it, why not? Maybe it's a mayor. They look excellent together. Really do like that. Yeah, look great together. And that's pretty much it for McQueen. I don't have much more to say. He's a very nice variant. Good one to start the range, I would say, but I think I'm going to prefer that rally race version. I just love the blue and silver on him. But yeah, that's my review of McQueen. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you all soon. Goodbye.